Alright, what's up everyone, this is Guana, and today it's time for, well, I guess part 2 of my previous commentary, which was how baiting works. This time it's about basically the opposite of baiting, which is how you play competitively. So I have some competitive gameplay for you here. At the start, this is really fucked up. I mean, sort that out. He basically dodged me because the game hadn't actually started yet, and he's just, yeah, it still said 10 minutes, so I'm going to ignore that. We're playing with the Dark Knight, Guero, some other kids who's pretty good is going to join. And there's a bunch of noobs, but they will all quit. I'm also using Glimmer to get Glimmer stuns, because I'm trying to do every challenge in the game, and Glimmers, you know, it's an ability I'm never going to use, so I'm using Glimmer stuns. I've also Kill Streak. I've got Mass Morph on because I want to do the Mass Morph challenge, because again, challenges, if you see there. So basically, I'm not using a Kill Streak, and I'm only using an ability and a ranged ability. So, and it's competitive, so I do very well. So for competitive, and this bit was complete bull. It wouldn't give me the lock, and he knifes me off, and when I finally do get the lock, I have a mat. He just stuns me. That was ridiculous. But yeah, as you can see, all the noobs have gone apart from this guy who doesn't know that you can kill people, and I try to get away and he takes me out. Now, and one more thing, MLU has now disbanded. Dark Assassinate had to step down. She's busy with personal shit, and you know, that credit to her. That stuff is much more important than playing a video game. And so yeah, I give her credit for stepping down and, you know, sorting a clan out. But they've dropped the PS3 side, so sad face. Yeah, MLU no longer exists on PS3. I don't know how I got that stun. Let's just ignore that shit. That was quite funny. So yeah, MLU's shut down. So I've started my own clan called Gypsy Fruitcakes, or GFC, and you can join if you like. Well, no, you can't just join. You can't. One does not simply join GFC. You can't just join. Yeah, you can send me a message on PSN and a friend request at the same time if you're not already on my friends list, and I will try you out. But if you're already on my friends list and I play with you, then you'll probably be fine, because I'll probably know how you play and know if you're good enough to join the legendary Gypsy Fruitcakes, because that's how we roll. So yeah, if you want to join my clan, then feel free. I pop Glimmer there, try and get Glimmer stun. This woman's just like, no. She just knifes Dark Knight down. So as you can see, I just got my Mass Morph. I fucking love Mass Morph. It's so overpowered. It's so overpowered. I don't care about your opinion. It's overpowered as fuck. I mean, I've got it 150 times for that challenge. I have done it, and it is OP as fuck if you get it in deathmatch. It's more OP than Animus Hack was. I think it is anyway. I'm gonna pick myself up a double grab kill here, and if you noticed, I haven't actually had very many stuns all game, because you don't really get stuns. The Mood, the greatest, joined. He was a pretty good player. I reckon if he wasn't here, I could have gotten 20k. But that's fine, because I'm not complaining. The more competitive, the more fun it is for me, and that's, you know, competitive's how I roll. I love competitive. Hook me up. Play it. You guys can play with me if you want. I just love competitive. It's just awesome. So I'm coming up to 250 subs. So I'm not exactly doing a subscriber special, but you could think of it as a subscriber special. I just finished making a montage, and unlike my last one, this one isn't on like massive long kill chains and stuff. It's more about like individual kills and like well set up kills. It should be good. So I'm gonna bring you that as my next upload, and then after that I have some really nice artifact assault. And yeah, I naked stun this guy because I have host, which is basically how you get good gameplays, especially in competitive. You see that Mass Morph? This huntsman had no clue it was me, and I locked him first because of my host advantage. And yeah, just patch it, Ubisoft. This stuff is so OP. It just annoys me. So I haven't actually told you. I do manage to pull off 15k Notice how I lock Antoine in my animation, then unlock him so he can't naked stun me. Yet I still managed to escape. So, not baiting and having a play start. You need to don't rely on your abilities at all. Just you can't. Just challenge yourself. In fact, playing without abilities is probably just as hard as playing with abilities for competitive. I get really jammy there and I escape fucking everyone. I pop my Glimmer for a Glimmer stun and he gives me an escape. I kill him, expose whoever that guy is, so luring him, and that was a fucking massive kill streak I just went on there. If you noticed, that was about 4 or 5 minutes. I just didn't die. So that's what you want to do. Competitive, you want to stay alive. Getting your kill streak is where it's at. But if you're not using a kill streak like I was this game, then staying alive is not too important. But staying alive, it takes the game like, I don't know, it doesn't seem like it does, but it actually takes about 20 seconds for you to respawn, which is quite a long time in the grand scheme of things. That's about 2 or 3 kills you could have gotten there. As you can see, I'm up to 10k of 4 minutes. I'm going to naked stun this guy, reverse drop stun, naked stun this guy through his smoke bomb. That was fucking brilliant. I love that. I'm just going to go on a little tear in this area of the map, and yeah, competitive play. You don't rely on your abilities. It will get you nowhere, because competitive players like me, we can get you to waste your smoke bombs like for nothing. I see this huntsman here. I go for the reverse drop stun. He's not quite in range, so I have to use my smoke to get the stun. And I notice the Hessians lock me in that blend group, so I take him out without staying out of range of this Hessian, and I haven't actually baited him. He's just locked me, which is his own fault. I pop Glimmer, get myself a Glimmer stun. I have actually done the Glimmer challenge, so I'm back to using Firecrackers, which is definitely the way to go. Or Poison, if that's your preferred ability. That's another mass morph. If you count how many mass morphs I had, that was complete bullshit. If you count how many mass morphs I had, there's about 4 or 5, 7 streaks, which each one's about 500. There's another 2,000 points I would have got if I was using a proper kill streak, and so if I had to, it should have been like 18, 19k-ish, which, yeah, and if I was using a proper ability, this could have been an amazing game. And this is about the end of my little tear. I sort of die a few times in a row now, and it sort of deteriorates the gameplay, but that's not what it's about. It's about not running in circles, and just, I'm sure my commentary is pretty shit. Just watching how I'm playing is different. I anticipate he's going to jump off this way, I just take him out. Chase killing in competitive is fine, as long as the chase isn't longer than if it's over 20 seconds, just don't do it. I should have knifed that guy before I run in for the reverse drop stun, because he ran slightly out of my stun range before he entered it, and therefore I didn't get a reverse drop stun, which if I'd knifed him I'd have got the reverse drop stun, or I'd have got myself a kill. But I'm not too bothered, because, well, when you're on pace for a game like this, I knew at this point I was going to upload it even if I just didn't get any more points. So yeah, I'm sat here, I'm waiting for stuff to play itself out, because again, getting your kill streak is what matters. As you can see, I'm not actually the last person on this kill chain. There is another person here who I failed to notice, but I do escape. Very clever. I do escape. Somehow it turns out to be this guy, who I'm actually going to use 2 abilities to stun, which was really douchey. I could have just dropped down and reverse drop stunned him, but I was like, fuck that. And I can't get a grab kill either, so I'm forced to take a acrobatic. I also lose the grounded because I tried for a focus, which was dumb. It's going to put me up to 13.8. Now I'm going to rush this guy. I unlock him and somehow kill him. That was, he should have killed me there. That was bullshit from me. Yeah, he deserved some points there. And you want to, advantage. See, I wasted her smoke on there. She did not anticipate me to jump on the roof. You want to stay above all the other players. High ground is vital. You want to, when there's a big clusterfuck of people, you want to be the last one to die, because you'll just get vultured and it'll take 1 off your kill streak, and it will take you 20 seconds to respawn. You'll waste loads of time. I've been permalocked by that Night Stalker who I'm trying to expose, and the game's just like, no. I do finally get exposed, but he's just going to knife me and chase me down, and that guy is a massive noob, but I don't mind. It's only at level 3. I mean, what do you expect? He's got 1,200 points. That's pretty respectable, dude. I wouldn't be I would be pretty happy with 1,200 points if I was level 3. So yeah, competitive. Now I believe I get another 2,000 points in this last minute, in this last 15 seconds, which was pretty nice. But yeah, competitive. Be on the end of kill chains. Avoid vulturing people if someone else is there to vulture as well. I reverse drop stun this guy again, which was so funny, and then I kill him, bring me up to 15.7. So yeah, I hope you've learned something. I know my commentary was pretty shit, and it probably didn't teach you that much, but from watching the gameplay, you should have been able to work out how I play competitive a bit more, because I know my commentaries aren't great. And one more thing, thank you to the propaganda for that little shout out you gave me. That was brilliant. Thanks, man, and I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.